so much for clicking on my video today. Thank you for joining me. If you're brand new to the channel, my name is Scott Aromatico. Here we talk about all things having to do with fragrances, and I'm super excited to bring you today's video because today we're talking about my top 10 best pickups of 2023. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that these fragrances came out this year. These are just some fragrances that I've discovered that I've had on my list. I know a lot of you have those fragrance lists and they're a mile long because there's so many fragrances and so little money, right? So I've got this fragrance list that is so long, and I finally got my hands on some of these fragrances that I've been meaning to buy. For whatever the reason, I just put them off. And some of these are new releases that I just had to buy. I just had to get them, you know. I had money burning a hole in my pocket. And so here are my 10 best. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, the first one I have to put on my list. This is a fragrance that absolutely surprised me. It is absolutely amazing, and I'm looking forward to wearing this fragrance a whole bunch this year. This is none other than the fragrance house called Alexander, and this one is called Desire. This fragrance is so good. It's gonna be perfect for the fall and winter because it is a gourmand fragrance and it just smells absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and tell you what's in this fragrance real quick. All right, so what you got right away as soon as you spray this fragrance is you got some orange, a nice kick coming from the ginger. Then it has this really cool note, otherwise known as Indian ice cream. You all know it as Kulfi. It is an absolutely amazing fragrance note. It just smells so amazing, so smooth, and it just has this nice vanillic-like note in it that just smells so good. I don't know if any of you have ever tried Kulfi. Comment down below if you have. It's basically Indian ice cream. Then there's also this unusual truffle note that is absolutely cool. Gives it a nice earthy vibe. It kind of balances out all that sweetness. And then as the fragrance starts to wear down, you get a lot more vanilla, creamy vanilla mixed with that sandalwood, and then the fragrance starts to warm up with amber. So this fragrance is one of my favorite pickups this year. And I would say this fragrance lasts about 8 hours and projects right at about an arm's length. This is definitely an amazing gourmandish fragrance to wear for the fall and winter. Just so fun, so flirty, perfect for the nighttime and perfect for the date. So it made my list for one of my favorite pickups this year. Definitely check out Alexander Fragrances, a great house to discover. Next fragrance on my list, this is a house I just discovered a couple years ago. This one is called Scent Journey, and this one is called Rotan Ruins. Now, I am already a fanboy of this house. They have so many great offerings. I love, love, love this house. One of my favorites is Cocktails and Catamarans. I also have a fragrance called Lido Life that is one of the best aquatic fragrances in my collection. But this one right here is the perfect summer gourmand fragrance. You can wear it in the summer, but you can also wear this one because of the gourmand notes in the fall and winter that's coming up. So if you guys are looking for fragrance ideas for this fall and winter, Desire is definitely a good one. But this one right here, Rotan Ruins, so good. Basically, what you're getting with this fragrance right here is you're getting chocolate, you're getting banana, and you're getting a whole lot of rum. This is inspired by going on vacation and having a mixed cocktail called the Dirty Banana. If you guys don't know what that is, definitely look it up. Just amazing dessert drink, so sweet. Man, that thing will make you feel so good by the end of the night, trust me. But this one is inspired by that. It is so boozy from the rum, very chocolatey, and just has those nice banana vibes. This one smells so good, guys, in its beast mode. It goes 8+ hours on my skin, and it just projects more than an arm's length. So I had to put this one as one of my favorite pickups, and it came out this year, guys. So definitely look at Scent Journey and Rotan Ruins. Another 2023 release. This is from the world of Zaharoff. Shout out to George. You just keep putting out amazing fragrances, and I get so much slack for my like of Zaharoff and my friendship with George, but I don't give a crap. I love this house. I love what they're putting out, and they're one of my favorite fragrance houses. And this is one of my favorite releases this year. This is called COCO LOCO. Look at that presentation. Look at this presentation. Just up their game with the labels. Just so much about this house is absolutely amazing. I love it, but this fragrance is the perfect summertime, kind of nighttime clubbing vibe. This really is gonna be a head turner. It's unlike anything they've ever put out. This is really, really an amazing summer freshie, but with some depth, some thickness, and definitely a head turner. This is almost like a clubbing fragrance, but not quite. It definitely is youthful, but there's a whole lot of clementine and citruses on the top, and then you've got that beautiful, succulent, juicy pineapple. that fleshy coconut. Of course, you can find the pear note in a lot of the Zaharoff fragrances. And then as the fragrance starts to dry down, you get a whole lot of vanilla. This fragrance is so smooth and so good, and it's one of my favorites. I get about 8 hours on my skin and projects at about an arm's length. It's so fun and so flirty. You guys have got to try COCO LOCO. I'm gonna stay in the house of Zaharoff. This is another one of my favorite pickups. I went all the way to Chicago for the launch of this fragrance. Shout out to the Cannoli Mafia. You know who you are. You guys rock. You are so awesome. Shout out to Joey Cannoli. This fragrance is amazing. This is inspired from him, by him and George. This one is called Signature Royale XXX. Man, if you are looking for a raunchy, you are looking for a musky, just gorgeous fragrance. This one is so sexual in nature. It just smells amazing. But believe it or not, this fragrance is so smooth and so good. I absolutely love it. You can wear it with other fragrances. It stands alone. But when I spray this right away, I just get this beautiful cardamom and a whole lot of muskiness. And it just smells so good and so smooth. And I love it. I'm here for this fragrance. Job well done, guys. This one is absolutely awesome, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. I was really nervous about this one. It does have that sexual naughtiness, that raunchiness, but it also just smells really good, and it is a compliment getter. You're gonna get a whole lot of projection, a whole lot of sillage like you do from most Zaharoff fragrances. So if you haven't tried this one out, definitely check out Signature Royale XXX. This one is definitely naughty. One of my favorite pickups so far this year. So glad to have this in my collection. I don't know what took me so long to have a fragrance from Colognes, Barcelona, and you guys will have to forgive me. I live right next to an airport, so a lot of planes are flying over my head. You might hear that in the background. If you do, I apologize, but this one right here is called Fig Man. Now, as you probably guessed already, I wonder what the main note in this is. You guessed it, guys. Juicy, beautiful fig. So much fig. There's fig, there's a fig tree note in here, and it's just gorgeous. It mixes so well with the citrus. It's also got a nice aquatic vibe, and there's a vanillic dry down coming from the tonka. This fragrance just has some simple notes, but it still smells complex. It smells amazing. It's one of the best aquatic fig fragrances in my collection. I love it. It feels very high end to me. I definitely want to wear this on special occasions. And to be honest with you, even though it is aquatic and probably marketed for summer, I really feel like I could get away with wearing this one all year round. It definitely smells like a special occasion fragrance to me. I absolutely love this one. Fig Man by Colognes, Barcelona. We all know Red Essence, one of the biggest YouTubers out there when it comes to the fragrance game. Guys, he is the creative director of Navitus Perfumes. This fragrance right here is called Navitus Away, and it is just absolutely amazing. It is the perfect summer banger. It has one of my favorite fragrance notes, which is lime. Of course, coconut is also a big selling point of this fragrance. Coconut and lime seem to be a big hit this summer, although this fragrance came out a while ago, but this one does not disappoint. It just smells so good. It's got a nice masculine feel too. There's some yuzu in here to help balance it out, to balance that sweetness out. That yuzu is a little bit bitter. It's got grapefruit, lavender, a kick of ginger, some clean vetiver, and then you've got that vanillic-like scent coming from the tonka, a little bit of musk and incense in this. The incense kind of gives it a nice masculine feel, and I really love this one. I feel like you can wear this more than just the summertime because of that incense note. It gives it a nice, dark, mysterious vibe. You could probably wear this one all year around too. This fragrance is absolutely amazing. Definitely worth taking a look, and a great pickup for 2023. I've been seeing a lot of you post this on the gram and on YouTube and Facebook, and I had to dive further and take a look for myself. So I picked up this gem right here. This is Narciso Rodriguez for him, Bleu Noir. This is the Eau de Toilette version. I love this one. This one really surprised me. There's a lot of citrus. There's this fantasy ice note that kind of just makes this cool. There's a nice mandarin note in here, lots of musk and dry cedar. I love this one. It's very elegant. It's very clean. It's very crisp. I love wearing this one in the summertime. I think it's more versatile than that, but it's definitely one of my favorite pickups for 2023. You gotta give this one a try, guys. For him, by Narciso Rodriguez. It is amazing. This one's called Bleu Noir. Another fragrance on my list, this is an absolute summer banger. It is extremely cheap. If you love cheap fragrances, guys, definitely check this one out. This is Lacoste L'Homme Intense. Love all the notes in this one. I love the rhubarb note. I love the quince note. There's lots of orange, grapefruit, lemon, ginger. One of my favorite notes and fragrances comes from that almond note. I love it. A little bit of pineapple, clean vetiver, some vanilla, amber, cedar, musk. This is a summer banger. I get about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. It smells fantastic. It's got a huge scent bubble. It projects a little bit more than an arm's length. You're definitely gonna get compliments, and you're gonna love the way you feel when you're wearing this. It's just a crowd pleaser. It puts a smile on your face because it smells so intoxicating. Definitely check this one out, guys. Fragrance on my list is a new pickup from 2023. This is called Boss Bottled Pacific. Basically what you're gonna get is some simple ingredients with this. There's a little bit of citrus on the top coming from the lemon. There's a whole lot of coconut, a little bit of sea salt, very aromatic coming from the cypress, some nice patchouli and sandalwood in the dry down. Smells absolutely fantastic. This is a blind grab and go. This is a dumb reach. If you wanna smell like the beach, definitely pick this one up. It smells fantastic. It's a light on projection on my skin. I get about 6 hours. Projects at about an arm's length, but this is a fun, flirty, beach-going fragrance that smells so good. One of my favorite pickups of 2023. And last but not least, shout out to Neeb at Aromatics. He's got an amazing channel. He is growing supernaturally, and I'm very proud of him. And he has his first fragrance out right now, guys, called Coconut Daiquiri. You definitely need to check this one out. We talked about coconut being all the rage and being the summer note in all fragrances. Well, that's no exception in this one. There's a whole lot of coconut. There's a lot of fruits. There's a lot of citrus, lime, bergamot, orange. There's some apple in here. There's some ylang-ylang, kind of giving it almost like a banana note in here. There's vanilla, sugar, a whole lot of rum, musk, and amber. This fragrance is spectacular. I love the way this smells. It's clean, it's fresh, a little bit musky, a little bit masculine, and it's just so good. This is very vibrant. It's definitely gonna put a smile on your face. Definitely gotta try Coconut Daiquiri this summer or before the summer ends. Hurry up and get this one, guys, because it smells so good. I think the new batch is out. They sold out of the first batch quickly. Definitely try out Coconut Daiquiri. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 favorite pickups of this summer, guys. I'd love to hear what are some of your favorite pickups this year can be from 2023, or just a fragrance you've been waiting to get and you finally got it and you fell in love with it. Comment down below and let my subscribers know what are some of your favorite pickups. It'll give us some ideas. If you'd love to be a part of my fragrance family, please hit that subscribe button down below and hit those bell notifications off to the side, and I'll see you in the next video.